Hello gamers and welcome to the Hearthstone Arena. In this show I'm going to try to battle in the arena and try to go for the 9 wins. It's going to be a hard journey, but hopefully it is only the first episode and I'm going to progress to the episode. So we might go, we might look back into this first episode and we'll be like, oh my god, so many newbie mistakes. Oh my god, I can't believe it. Anyway, it's going to be fun. In case you do not know what Hearthstone is and in case you don't know what the arena is, I'm going to go over each of the aspects during the episode. This is the first episode and each episode is going to be split into a couple of parts. The first part is always going to be the draft. Coming into the second part is going to be the first game and so on, depending on how good I'm doing and depending on how long the games are. I will see on how many parts there are going to be, but normally I aim for something like 30 minutes per part. So let's see what's going to happen, but before it's important to drink beer. So I'm going to it is the end of the bottle, so it's only a little left. It's some German beer, kind of nice, kind of interesting, and it's looking like this, and it's a bit not really that clear, but anyway, cheers guys. I hope you open your beers. It's not that cold anymore. Anyway, Hearthstone Arena. Let's head into it. So when you start the arena costs 150 gold, or in case you don't have gold, it will cost you something like €1.70. And after you pay up, you will be given 3 choices for a hero. Here I have a rogue, a mage, or a warlock. Well, kind of tried rogue, but the rogue kind of got nerfed a bit, and in the latest runs I did try the warlock a couple of times. It's still something that I don't really like. I kind of like hunter, warrior. I kind of want to be aggressive, so I still want to try to pick up warlock and see how we are going to do with it. So it might just be a fail, but it doesn't matter. We are here to learn together and have a good time. At least I have beer, so this is why just make sure you grab your own beer. Now, okay, 3 choices. You will be forced, well, not forced. You will have to make a deck of 30 cards, right? And for each card, you will be given 3 choices. And my first choice is going to be between Mind Control Tech, Bloodseer Corsair, which is a clearly no in this case, and Imp Master. So Mind Control Tech or Imp Master. I kind of want the Mind Control Tech, because even if the battle cry, even if his effect is not going to be effective, like I need to put a minion down now, I will still have a 3/3/3 minion. If somehow the opponent got map control, right, or I mean map control, board control, map control, however you want to call it, I put him down, and if he has 4 or more minions, I will take one of them at random. So it's super powerful, it can be super annoying, so I will go for the Mind Control Tech. Okay, another random choice. Demolisher can be very strong if you have ways to protect it. It's kind of early on to know exactly what we are going to get, but because if you look, it says at the start of your turn, deal 2 damage to a random enemy. So it's at the start of your turn, which means that it needs to survive for 1 turn, right, in order to deal 2 damage. So it does have 4 health, which is kind of high for a 3rd cost, depends on who starts first, but I don't know, I'm not sure. Imp Master seems kind of nice, in a way. I mean, it's 1/5, it will generate 1/1 imps, and which you can later buff if you get some warlock cards. I'm still not sure what's the correct choice. This one also at the end of your turn give another random friendly minion +1 health. It seemed kind of nice, but it's a 1 drop and it's not going to survive. Let's just go for the Demolisher and see what the hell is going to happen. We are putting way too much thought. Now wait, okay, from these choices, A 2/2/2 taunt. 1. Give a friendly minion +4/+4 until the end of the turn, then it dies horribly. So it is a buff when you want to trade something, but in this case I surely want the Fen Creeper, which is a 5/3/6. So with that 6 health, it's going to survive the most creatures that come down around, round 5. And it also deals 3 damage back, so I think it's a pretty fair choice. Okay, I don't like this choice at all. The Flame Imp, it's 1, costs 3/2. So basically, it's costing 1 less than normal. Normally, you will get a 2/3/2. That's standard, or a 2/3, right? But this guy costs 1. On the other way, because it's so good, he will deal 2 damage to your hero, in order to keep the balance. It's not going to be OP and stuff like that. But I don't like that 2 damage to your hero, because I somehow want to life tap in order to draw a card, which is the hero power. So I will just go for this Gnomish Inventor. I'm not really totally happy. Okay, Harvest Golem seems nice. It's a 3/3, and when it dies, it will summon a 2/1 damaged golem. Oh, okay, hard choice. Mainly because of these two guys. This is a Dark Iron Wharf. It's a 4/4/4, which is standard, but Battlecry give a minion a +2 attack, which is kind of awesome. It's not that turn, it's always going to have a +2 attack. However, I'm giving the choice of a Blood Imp, which is a 1/1/1, but he has stealth, and it says your other minions have +1 health. You're basically going to put this guy down and never going to attack with it. And the only way of this guy dying is by either random cards that says deal random damage to 2 heroes or something like that, and that dude gets target by random, or by cards that deal AoE damage to everything, But I am going to take the Blood Imp because I enjoy it. Okay. I don't like another bad. See, this is what I mean. A 3/3/5, which is strong, with Taunt, which is strong, but it says destroy one of your mana crystals. I do not want that. I haven't played that much in order to say, okay, this works because of that. So I'm not really totally happy about it. This one, 5/5/7, which is huge, it has charge, but it says discard 2 random cards. It's random and it's discarding. I don't like this. Maybe later in game when you are going to draw it, and when maybe you are not going to have cards in your hand, then it's going to be good. It is good in a way because it has charge and it has 5 attack and 7 health, and that means you can trade immediately with another minion, and your minion, your Doomguard has a high chance of surviving because it has 7 health. But I think I will go for the 2 cost with 2/2/3, which is very nice, and Battlecry give adjacent minion stunned. No. Swapped the attack and the health of a minion. It's going to go like... But I like questing adventure. If you are able to keep him alive, and if you play him in round 6-7 and you have other cards in your hand, you can really bust this guy up. So let's get him. Okay, look, it is somehow a better choice. I've seen a lot of people play with this dude, which is a 2/3/2, which, as I've said, it's standard, and it has a pretty powerful Battlecry, which it will deal 3 damage randomly split between all other characters. That means that if I put a Blood Imp in round 1 or something, the Blood Imp will have a chance of being destroyed by this dude. At the same time, he's kind of powerful, but I do believe I will get him later as a choice. And the Shield Master, it's a 4/3/5 with Taunt, seems like a good choice right now. Okay, I don't like this at all. Like 2/4/5 can't attack. Like the only good thing is that if you can silence this dude and then attack. I don't have any silence right now, Alarmo Bot can be powerful if you have big creatures and hope for a swap. Right now I have no big creatures at all. I didn't even have the chance to pick one. And also if it survives, and then I already have an Imp Master, and I don't think it's such a powerful card that I want another one. So I'm giving 3 bad choices, but I think I will go for this dude, and maybe we can do something with this. Okay. Kind of, I'm a slow beer drinker, and kind of sucks that it's much more warm. Anyway, interesting card, but I don't want it yet. It's a bad card. I mean, 2/1 charge. Like what? Okay, I'm going to just kill this instantly to trade for something. Deal 2 damage to a minion. It's already superb, 2 damage to a minion. But if it's a friendly demon instead, give it a +2/+2. I don't have any demons except the imp. Okay, this is a demon, but I don't want to boost this guy because I don't plan to attack him. And I do have that imp. Did I took it? Oh, never mind. I never took the imp. I took the demolisher. Right? Yeah, I don't have an imp lady that spawns imps. Okay, okay. Okay, now. It's a cost 3. I already have this cost 3. I plan to use this later, cost 3. Kind of need something big. I will take this one. It's 5/5/5, which is nice. And stealth. That means that this dude has a high chance of surviving, and he will be able to deal his 5 damage. So I can trade with him, or I can deal a last blow or something. Bad choice. I don't like this dude at all. So I'll Dread Infernal. Okay. This is a good choice. This dude, 2/3/2. Again, very standard at his stats. I used to pick him in the past because my other 2 rares were bad. And it says after you cast a spell, deal 1 damage to all minions, including him. So I usually took him because, okay, I'm going to put him down, at least he's a 2/3/2 ally. But in this situation, I'm not going to take him, because I do have a choice for a Knife Juggler, which can be pretty nice card. I mean, 2/3/2 again, and after you summon a minion, deal 1 damage to a random enemy. So I can put him down, and then play another enemy, another minion, and then hope for that 1 damage that's going to hit something, and it's kind of nice. However, I kind of have, a Kodo, it's also a nice character. I mean, it's a 5/3/5, which is very decent. But Battlecry, destroy a random enemy minion with 2 or less attack. So imagine this situation. He has a big creature, right? 2 attack and 5 health. There are creatures like that. Nothing comes to mind right now. And Gnomish Inventor, it's not a big creature, but it's a decent example, right? I know, there are others, you will see. And you put this dude down, he attacks, and he already paid for his cost because he destroyed something else. Okay, tough choice between these two. This dude is crap. It can die to a mage like that. So why would you play that? Cost 4. 0/2. This is kind of powerful, and I think I will take it because I do expect to get some high cost minions. This dude is a decent dude, but let's take this. Okay, deal 2 damage, restore 2 health to your hero. Okay, drain life. Hellfire. Choose an enemy minion at the start of your turn, destroy it. This can be very powerful if you want to take big creatures. However, it's at the start of your turn. So you play it now, it will come to their turns, they will deal their damage, and then they will, attack, and then it will die. So, an ooze seems kind of nice. It's a 2/3/2, which is, as I've said, standard, and it has destroy your opponent's weapon, which can be very powerful, especially if you play versus paladins or warriors. I mean, weapons are very, very powerful, and this can be my way out. Hellfire is also very important, because it's a board clearance. I mean, I will deal damage to his. If he somehow takes control of the board, I can just deal with it. It will, on the downside, the Hellfire, because it's so powerful, I mean 3 damage is a lot, it will also deal damage to myself and my minions. So I kind of want to go on the safe side with the ooze. Okay, 5 choice. We have a 5 choice. Which one is the best 5 choice right here? We already have a Fan Creeper with Taunt, so I'm not going to take this dude. This dude is good. Some people will say your minions cost 3 more, and we'll be like, oh my god, why would I do that? You put this dude on round 5, it's super huge, and it will be very hard for them to deal with him if they don't have a Hex, a Polymorph, or stuff like that. However, I do believe that this dude in siege situation is kind of nice, because it's 4/4, which is nice. Battlecry summon a 2/2 Squire. Okay, same thing. This dude with a Divine Shield, he can trade with something. I haven't took him too often, but the Divine Shield is really annoying. So let's just go with it. I don't know, it might have been a wrong choice. Okay, Alarm Bot, no. Mana rate, I usually was like, oh my god, mana rate, what the fuck? Why this dude? Why? And then I actually started to took it just because the game card started to keep shoving it in my face, like mana rate. And it can be very annoying for the opponent. If you put this dude on round 1, if you use coin, he will be like, okay, this is my hand. I will play this on round 1, this on round 2. And then you put this dude down, and you'll be like, holy shit, what am I going to play next? And stuff like that. On cost 5, again, I do have the Fan Creeper, I do have this, I do have the Kodo, I do have the Stranglehold Tiger, and this dude can really mess things up. So let's see. Again, this is the first episode, we are experimenting, we are having a laugh. You are drinking beer, I'm not anymore. This, okay. Kind of annoying, but Succubus 2, 4/3, again, very powerful for its cost, but the downside is that discard a random card. This dude costs 6, 5/5, Freezing character, can be very powerful, but we don't have any card draw. We do have the life tap, which is the hero ability, but the Acolyte of Pain can be very powerful, especially if you have a Blood Imp down and you give more health to this dude. Mortal Call, deal 1 damage to a minion, if it's killed it, draw a card. Beautiful. A cost 4. We do have the Gnomish Inventor, the Shield Master, Civil Moon Garden. I shouldn't have took this, and he looks kind of weak, but then again with the Divine Shield, I'm not sure. And then this thing, if I can put this thing down, this will cost 2 less. The Chilling Wing Yeti is kind of powerful. I already have a Dread Inferno. Okay, 6 more cards. I'm not 100% happy with this, to be honest. We have no silence, so this dude is wasteful. It has no purpose right now. Cost 5/5. Again, I have a lot of cost 5 characters, so which one is the best? I already have a Taunt. Maybe this deal 3 damage to an enemy hero. It can mean something. It's having 4 cost. Let's go with this. We have no level. Okay, only 1 Blood Imp. This is kind of bad. A cost 4. We already have cost 4. Cost 3. We already have. Okay, let's go for a Void Walker. It can be useful. 4 more picks. Okay, I kind of need Lord of the Arena. Can be nice. This can also be nice. But I feel that I need big creatures. I have no big creatures, and it's also not a rush deck at the same time. And yet we get the Dread Infernal again as a pick. I don't think I can win the game with these dudes. I mean, really? A cost 2. This dude can be nice. Dread Infernal. Come on, give me something big. Jesus Christ, I don't like this deck at all. Restore 2 health to all friendly character. Let's just take it. It's cost 5. Okay, last card. This is my choice of a last card. Destroy a minion. Simple as that. This one. The Pine Side somewhere was nice, but anyway. So as I've said, this is on the first episode. I'm always going to just on the first part, not episode. The whole thing is going to be an episode, but the episode is going to be split up in parts. And this is the first part that's including the draft and the introduction. In the next part, I'm actually going to play my first game, so don't forget to tune in. I'll put it somewhere around here, so click it anyway. Thank you guys for watching. See you soon. Goodbye.